Josan. Good morning. Good morning, guys. You are in Hong Kong. Hey, Jamila, Flamed Cat, Fat Pop. Welcome to Hong Kong, Josan. Good morning, guys. You are at Bikini Fit in Victoria Park. Look at these girls getting fit. Would you guys like to be as strong and fit as them? Good morning, Flame Cat. Where are you? Check it out. Starting your morning, Josan. Josan means good morning, hello, good morning in Chinese, in Cantonese. Hey, Linda, you're back. Awesome. Josan. So you guys, check this out. Would you be starting your morning this way? Yes or no? You're in Texas. Oh, you're Joy's husband. Hey, Joy's husband. I saw you yesterday. Josan. Not exactly correct spelling, but it's okay. Good enough. I'm getting in the picture here. Josan, for you guys who are new, how many of you guys are new? If you're new, write new. Any U. N-E-W. It's morning. It's too early in the morning. I get confused with new skin. Hello. Hey, Spain. Hola. Buenos dias. If you're new, I want to see how many of you guys are new. N-E-U. Just type N-E-U. You know what? That's good enough. Good enough. Oh, what did you say in Chinese? What does that say? What does that say? I don't understand it. Who's new? You guys all, oh, you guys have been following for a while. Awesome. Okay, you guys. But for the newbies here, I'm Zora. I'm a mompreneur living in Hong Kong for the last year, and I am here to inspire you guys today. Check out. We're going to be interviewing. Can you guys, first of all, can you hear me? Because if not, I'm going to put these things in. Okay? Can you hear me? Can you hear me loud and clear? If you can hear me loud and clear, just give me the thumbs up sign. Give me the thumbs up. Everything good? I can speak loud here, right? Nobody minds because these girls scream. I know that's okay. Hola, ¿qué tal? Saludos. Great. Okay, so I'm going to introduce you to a very, very inspirational person because this channel is all about inspiration, okay, and motivate you guys to do things. Awesome. And his name is Alex. Yes, his name is Alex from Bikini Fit. He started this business and he's from Australia, and he is an inspiration because he just picked up his bags and left to a new country and started a new life. So is that inspiring or not? So come on board, Alex.
Josan.
Ni hao. Ni hao is in Putonghua in Mandarin. So you guys, if you any good morning. Look at this buff guy. Does this guy know something about fitness or not? Yes, I believe him. And he's created an awesome group of women only training boot camp called Bikini Fit. So this is the place. Gun show. Okay, all right. This person is gonna have to be blocked because we don't use any foul language here. We're not nasty. This is only about positive things. We can take constructive criticism, we can handle the negative, but no nasty language. So we're gonna ask Alex a couple of questions about Bikini Fit, what he does, where he's from, and how he did it, and then we're gonna answer some of your questions. So if we haven't answered all your questions, and I know sometimes it rolls up, just go Google Bikini Fit Hong Kong and you will find Alex, and you can send a message. Otherwise, send me a Twitter message. All my emails, everything is on my description. You can ask me and I will connect you with Alex, okay? Will he be trying on the bikini?
It has happened a few times, unfortunately. I've had a few dress-up days where I've had to hop in a bikini.
Oh,
those photos
so
will not be shared on the internet.
That's a good one. That's a really good one. So, Alex, I want you to explain a little bit to them what you do and how long it took you to get out here and how you came out here, a couple of things about Bikini Fit and how people can get involved if they're out here.
Well, my background is completely different to this demographic. I mean, I come from a background of training strength athletes or powerlifters and MMA fighters and stuff like that. So to pretty much all males. So to train a group of females is very, very different for me. It's an idea that I'd had for a long time. And I came out to Hong Kong because it's a land of opportunity. It's a place where things can happen pretty quickly. So I came out here, packed a few suitcases and set up shop, got some equipment, and the rest is history. So the Bikini Fit concept is quite simple, but also it's very unique in that we try to be as comprehensive as possible, and that the word comprehensive gets bashed around a lot. Let's talk more bikini.
We'll get to the girls. We'll get to the girls in a sec.
So what we're trying to do is to educate our girls much more than just giving them sort of a cookie cutter approach of how to sort of train. Our vision as a company is to redefine the way women perceive health and fitness. So the concern that I've sort of had coming to this demographic and coming from a science background was that when you look at women's marketing, there's a lot of BS. There's a lot of stuff like eat goji berries and look like this, or do this 1 6-minute ab exercise and you'll have a set of abs. And it's really playing into the emotional side of women's mentality, and it's selling them sort of false promises. So what we're trying to do is to make the science easy to digest and go against the grain, and try to educate our women with sort of hard facts. So we do a lot of stuff on nutrition, we do a lot of stuff on healthy lifestyles, and we try to, I guess, get the best parts of personal training, which would be having someone in your corner 24/7 who gets to uniquely understand how you respond to communication, where your unique challenges are, and so on. And then we scale that in a big group setting. So these women have got a unique group that they train with each morning.
Mm-hmm. How many groups have you got?
We have 11.
11. I'm getting a workout just holding this phone.
I'll hold it for a while.
Thank you. My arms are weak. I gotta do more Bikini Fit. Okay, so how many groups have you got out in Hong Kong?
Yeah, there's 11 groups across 4 locations. Most of them are done in the morning. We've got one location that does one nighttime program, but the rest are all done.
Oh, one night time. And so you guys are out pretty early in the morning. What's the first class?
The first class is 6 a.m.
6 a.m.
So depending on where you're from in the world, that might not be too early for you, but for Hong Kong standards, 6 a.m. is very early.
Yeah.
So
and in Spain too. Spain and probably Brazil, South
yeah,
America.
you guys are just getting to bed about 6 a.m. So 6 a.m. is our first one, and they're our busiest times, so 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock, and 8 a.m.
Okay. And how long did it take you before you got out here and you had and you decided to set up shop?
I believe it was 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
2 weeks.
That is a quick starter. Oh my gosh! Just do it now. That's my philosophy. Do it now. And this is a perfect example. Okay, so you guys have any questions? You can shoot them out for Alex. I think he is a total inspiration to just do it now, get things done. He had a dream and he came out here. And why did you choose Hong Kong?
I'm a big believer that health and fitness is a big grey area. So if you look at like a really, really poor quality personal trainer being someone who sits in a gym, counts reps and makes up a workout on the spot, that's at one end of the spectrum. The other end of the spectrum would be a specialist physician. I believe everything in between is a grey area where there's opportunity to create new products or services which assist people in living healthier lives. So how long have I been in Hong Kong? 3 years in September, so kind of for my 3-year anniversary. It's aged me 20 years, but 3 years. So
do you find doing business here is a lot harder than in Australia?
No, I think it's actually easier. The best. Should we move a little bit closer to the girls so they can actually see what's...
Yeah.
We're just going to move a little bit closer to the action, guys.
Yeah, let's do a little... Check this out. These are seriously fit people.
Do you want me to explain what's going on here?
Yeah, explain, yeah, please.
Okay. So what's going on here, guys, is these girls are just at the 6-week mark of a 12-week program.
6-week mark, so they're halfway through, yeah.
Yeah, so 6 weeks. What we've done is we've repeated the strength test from day one. The strength test, we do stuff like push-ups and burpees and a plank. Pretty simple sort of exercises. And it's a way that the girls can have something tangible to sort of graph how they're improving. So, can they do more push-ups? Are they getting stronger, getting better conditioning, better endurance? What we're doing now is a quick little sort of circuit. So the girls are doing kettlebell swings up one end. We've got dumbbell renegade rows here. They're 5-kilo dumbbells, which would be about, 12 pounds.
Yeah.
We've got bent over barbell rows. It's a really tough one on the lower back. So you see a lot of the girls standing up having a little bit of a break.
Yeah, I like how you guys, the girls always check. Polymetrics, functional fitness, right? That's interesting.
Not polymetrics. I think we're putting them in plyometrics. But yeah, functional fitness definitely. We train in a bunch of different modalities. So one modality might be strength training, one might be metabolic conditioning. I would classify this more as metabolic conditioning in that we've got a long circuit here with a lot of different movements. All those movements are compound, so they're using multi-joint. They're all big movement patterns, so they're using a lot of muscle. And they're done for 45-second rounds. We're not doing it for reps, we're doing it for time. And there's only 15 seconds break between stations. And it just goes for 35 minutes. So it's a very, very, I guess, high sort of workload,
High
low
intensity,
break.
yeah. So what kind of diet philosophy you promote?
The main sort of philosophy I promote, and I won't swear, is the no crap food diet.
I love it.
The no crap food diet will sort most problems out. And the reason I say that is I'm actually a nutritionist by trade, and I spend way too much time with people talking about the difference between pecans or walnuts or almonds versus something else when they're still eating pizza and drinking alcohol and sort of doing all the, smoking. So the no crap food diet will look after most of your problems. But from there, I'm a big fan of looking at carbohydrates and reducing the sugar content of those, so looking for more starchy carbs. Basically, the simple philosophy is, can you kill it, pick it out of a tree, pull it out of the ground, and if you follow those rules, it's hard to sort of get it wrong. So every diet, playing whether it's a South Beach diet, Dukin diet, Atkins diet, they all sort of look at portion controls and so on. I'm a huge fan of ketogenic diets, basically no carb diets. Just eat real food. Yeah. Very true.
Somebody asked about supplements and protein powders. What is your take?
I think if you look at sports supplements being protein powders, I think they play a benefit based on lifestyle. Do you need them? Absolutely not. So you don't need supplements. But for a lot of these girls, lots of these girls are busy being lawyers and bankers during the day, so they're finishing their training session here, and they don't have the luxury of just going back home and having a readily digested, highly bioavailable protein source in their meal. So for these girls, having a shake straight after training is a way that they can make sure they're not going catabolic, and they can get back to work and then sort of have something, a high protein rich meal next. So for those supplements, vitamins and mineral supplements, we're huge on. So we're huge on recommending vitamin and mineral supplements like vitamin D, magnesium, biotics, a whole bunch of stuff to look at optimal health.
Okay. And what kind of protein, like what's how would you choose a protein powder?
Sure. I think when you're looking for a protein powder, guys, the most important thing is to go for reputable brands. Supplements is a huge smoke and mirrors industry. It's very easy to promote anything or put a label on something and say that it does whatever. Usually, the simple rule of thumb is you get what you pay for. If you're looking at 15 tubs of protein powder and they're all 2 pounds or a kilo each, and one is significantly more expensive, the reason it's usually significantly more expensive is, one, that company sources better quality raw ingredients, and two, they've got a lot more quality control. There's a lot more checks and balances to make sure that what you actually says on the label is what's contained in the actual product. The cheap products, they're buying inferior raw powders, and what you end up finding is that they're much, much higher in sugar or fillers and other stuff. So everyone's buying protein for a purpose. Unless there's something wrong with you, you're not buying protein because it tastes fantastic. You're buying it for a purpose. So you may as well get as much possible protein as you possibly can in that product. So there's a few brands out there which are better than the others, and they've been around for a long time. They get audited all the time, and they're the ones which seem to have the best reputation.
Awesome. Okay, you guys, you had one more question to ask Alex, and then we're going to have to go. Okay, so I think I would like Alex to think in the meantime as a message. What would be your one secret of success? Whether it's getting fit, getting a new life, or trying something new, whatever it is, success in business or in health and wellness, whatever it is, what is that secret of success?
Don't be a pussy. I think that we live in an age where entrepreneurialism is sexy. Certain generations have grown up with the idea that we can achieve anything, and that's true to an extent. But where I see people going wrong in that, either business or in health and fitness, is not giving it the success enough ammunition in terms of work ethic to actually achieve it. So yeah, a good idea is great. A good idea is a dime a dozen. You need to make sure that you work your ass off to actually achieve something. And look, there's so many variables when it comes to your body. If you're trying to lose body fat or to build muscle or to build a business or whatever, there's so many variables. It could be market conditions, it could be a hormonal issue that's dealing with your body. But what you don't want to do is, if you don't want to fail and have someone ask you, could you have worked harder? And if you to answer yes. So it's not about sort of just working hard and not working smart. You've got to do both. But I think that most people, where they fail, is that they're trying to start something very, very new. It's innovative. There's no real demand for it yet in the market, and they're going to have to educate the market for that demand. Yet they work 8 hours a day, 5 days a week, and wonder why it's not working out for you. So
really good advice.
My theory is work out how many hours in the day is needed to survive for sleep, reduce that, and every other hour of the day work at grinding away. And once you get successful, then you can look at creating balance in your life. But you're not going to be successful whilst you also want to watch movies, while you want to hang out with your friends, while you want to watch the latest series of Game of Thrones or whatever. So
stop watching Game of Thrones.
Stop
Just
watching
put that shit out the
TV.
window.
Get busy working.
Awesome, great advice. One question that floated up there we didn't answer was, how long have you been training?
I remember lying about my age on a school ID that when I was 13, so I could join a gym. So I started at 13. I had done martial arts long before then and through my teens. I'm now 22.
Oh, wow.
Ish.
Okay, okay.
Plus a decade.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I've been training for, you know, 18,
all your life, pretty much.
18 years, yeah.
Since he's been a teen, and that's pretty awesome. And probably before you were a teen, you were climbing trees and moving around.
I was always active, yeah. So.
Okay, well, thank you so much, you guys. Thank you for coming. Thanks for listening. Thank you. Please say thank you to Alex for taking his time out and inspiring you guys for the day and giving you this information. Who has been sedentary, they still try to get in shape at 65.
Absolutely. I highly recommend you look into this. There's a million people out there. There's, you know, inspirational stories of, you know, great grandmothers who started going to the gym at 70. Now, obviously, there might be some more health issues to consider. So whether it's blood pressure or just sort of general deterioration, gut health and stuff like that. But you can actually improve your health significantly at any age. So it's about training intelligently. I'll look into, you know, training for mature adults. But, you know, just gauge it for yourself. There's no reason you have to, you know, I'm sure if you do a Google image search on training over 65, you see a lot of pictures of a generic trainer with a clipboard and someone with the pink 1 kilo dumbbell. So, you know, unless there's injuries and stuff that you have to really, really be considerate of, train hard. You know, there's no reason why you can't. There's a lot of women out there who are, you know, past 60s go and do figure competitions or bikini competitions, or guys are going to do body competitions. So absolutely you can do it, and I highly recommend you to look at it not just from a body composition point of view in terms of building muscle or whatever, but from health, optimizing health and offsetting disease.
Awesome. Okay, $50 for that piece of advice, okay? US.
150.
150, yeah. That's amazing advice, you guys. Thank you so much for coming. Thank you, Alex, for giving us this valuable information and inspiration. So, anyways, if you guys like this kind of stuff and you want to connect with Alex, if you're in Hong Kong, you've got to try out Bikini Fit. I've done it. I found it amazing, and I am all over it. Definitely can promote that. So check him out, Bikini Fit Hong Kong. Just Google it, you'll find it, or connect with me. You'll find all my information on my description, and I'll connect you with this amazing guy, okay? So checking out, peace out, just do it now, and don't be a pussy, as Alex says, okay?
Thank you.
Bye-bye.